Hello everyone, in today's math challenge, we will look at this clipping paper question. As you can see, this diagram is based on the 10 by 10 grids, so there should be 100 grids inside. However, two of them, one is from the top left corner and the other from the bottom right corner, they are missing. So that means there are only 98 grids left. So here is the question. Can you use a pair of scissors to clip them into 49 1 by 2 grid units, just like this? You can do it in whatever way you want, but you need to justify your answer. Actually, this question is quite tricky. You can pause this video here and spend enough time to work on it, and then we come back for the answer. Okay, firstly, I don't expect you to really use a pair of scissors to try to clip this piece of paper because it will take quite a long time. And also, there are hundreds of different ways to clip this into these units. And by one way, you cannot get 49 1 by 2 units. It does not mean you cannot get it in another way. So this won't be realistically working. And we have to put forward some theoretical method to solve this question. If you have played chess before, maybe it will be quite indicating, because this 10 by 10 grid system is a little bit like a chessboard. Of course, the chessboard is 8 by 8 and here is 10 by 10, but we can still use the same method to decorate this system by putting in the alternate white and black color. And if we put back these two missing corners, and this will be a 10 by 10 grid system, and there are 100 squares inside, and after we have done this color decoration, you will see each white square will be surrounded by the black squares, and each black square will be surrounded by the white squares. And in terms of the numbers, there must be 50 black squares and 50 white squares. And also we will notice for this top left corner and the bottom right corners, they are both white squares. So that means if we remove these two and there is no change for the number of black squares, it is still 50. However, the number of the white squares will be down to 48. And if we clip this diagram into 49 1 by 2 units, because the same color will never be neighboring with each other in each of these 1 by 2 units, it must contain one white square and one black square. And if you want to get 49 of them, there must be 49 white squares and 49 black squares needed. However, in these remaining 98 squares, there are 50 black squares but only 48 white squares. So it will be never possible to make up these 49 1 by 2 units, which need 49 black squares and 49 white squares. This just proves it is impossible to clip this 98 grid system into 49 1 by 2 units. As you can see, in this type of question, we have to put in some theoretical reasoning, and it is much easier and quicker to convince the other people for its impossibility. Okay, thank you very much.